And I think that the problem is this person has such a victim mindset, and they're able to default into that as like a protection mechanism. It is literally how they cover themselves. It's how they're able to get through without feeling like they're a terrible person, if that makes sense, even though they know that they have a lot of tendencies that are very manipulative or that like aren't really of the light. But this person has truly mastered making themselves appear to be the victim. It feels like this person could even have some sort of psychosis, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. They don't take much inspired action on their own lives, but they're very triggered when other people do things that they refuse to do for themselves. So it's like it brews this resentment, this very hot energy. I'm feeling really hot in my chest. This very negative energy, and they project it toward you because they don't want you to have it. Somebody is extremely triggered by you. Everything about you. Your walk, your talk, what you do for a living, how you carry yourself. They are so triggered by you. And they're looking for information on you. They're trying to like put holes in your character or find inconsistencies in how you present yourself versus how you really are, because they don't really want you to be favored or loved amongst people, because they want to be favored and loved amongst people. It feels like they perpetuate a lot of inner child wounds for real, and it's like a lot of it is stemming from jealousy or not really feeling like anybody's favorite. So like feeling like they have to bully that or take that. And people who naturally do just have a light or pull, you know, and people gravitate toward them, it's like they try to steal those characteristics, but also weaponize certain things against that person as they're siphoning their energy. So this person could also have some sort of negative attachment on them that they don't even really realize that they have. But you're somebody who is like so hot. We got a card out here that says looks can kill. But spiritually, it feels like, yes, you are extremely attractive on the outside, but you are extremely attractive on the outside because you're extremely attractive on the inside. You have taken a lot of time to heal and to grow and to do the work. And it also is something about like your style being under reconstruction right now. So like, I think that you're evolving into a style that is more reflective of this higher, more intelligent, more aware version of yourself. And that's dope too, because you're wearing this transformation or like this external elevation that you have going on very well. You look good. You look good. You look like you care about yourself. You look like you are taking care of yourself, whereas other individuals don't. It's like you have people who are kind of like speaking on you, speaking on your energy, who are like, they probably look like they do rugs, you know, like that kind of energy, or telling people that maybe you get surgery or you do magic or whatever for you to be attractive because they don't feel attractive. This could also be someone who is like gaining a lot of weight that they didn't want to gain, but they may not realize that the weight that they're gaining is because they are like an energy hoarder. They're an energy vampire, and it shows up externally the same way. So they're gaining a lot of weight right now. This is someone who is also racking up a lot of bad karma because they were an energy vampire. It feels like this person tried to like rewire how people view you. And it's like everything that you say that you do good, they say that you got it by some sort of like manipulative means, and that's not true. They speak a lot on you just in general, but every time they speak on you, you only elevate further. You're only able to evolve more, and they only rack up more and more karmic debt and present themselves as someone who is a hater, or someone that is like hateful or resentful for no reason. But I feel like they miss adventures with you. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like maybe you guys used to go places, go hiking, go swimming, because I'm seeing like outside, something in nature. Maybe you guys like had a picnic or something. This person really misses the adventures. They miss the time that they got to be in your energy because it made them feel better about themselves. Without your energy, they don't really feel that good about themselves, and they know exactly what they did to this connection and to you. But it's like they like the energy that you bring and the experiences that you bring with you, but they don't like you. They do not like you. Or it's like it's a love-hate thing. This shit is just rooted in jealousy for real. But you're going through a lot of spiritual evolution, and it may be a bit hurtful to see things in people that you wanted to grow with for who they are. But this too is kind of working very instrumentally in your elevation as well, because you're being prepared for a new life and a new bag, where you're also going to be seen and appreciated for the visionary that you are. So your guides are just kind of removing the energy vampires, because you are walking into a very big yes, a very big divine approval, a lot of spiritual elevation through this. And I think that maybe this has been a chapter, or like previously you just went through a chapter that was very mentally taxing or emotionally taxing, and you did the work. I don't think that you like lashed out or like did anything that you could have done to hurt people. And that is why you have a lot more opportunities that are brewing. Your karma is coming in well. It's coming in good. It's coming in aligned, okay? Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, this person could be addicted to substances, and they can't face you or themselves at this time. I think they also thought that they were going to garner some sort of spiritual evolution because of you. Spiritual evolution or financial evolution because of you. This person could be very resentful of your gifts or how you show yourself, the things that just kind of comes very natural to you. But this energy vampire card keeps coming out. On the other side, it says bag watching, and up under it, it says entitlement. So they feel entitled to you, your energy, your divine inheritance. They damn near feel like you got what the divine actually chose for them, as if there was some sort of mix-up or something, but it wasn't. You're just a jack of all trades. And I think you're a jack of all trades, but from a very heart-centered and beautiful place, because you put in the work. That's why you're beautiful on the outside and the inside. And this person is like resentful of that. Instead of just doing more of the work, they would have rather like convinced themselves that they were the victim in a situation and not do the work. They thought that it was easier to do a smear campaign on your name and try to dismantle people's high perception or like love for you or whatever. But it's always because they don't feel loved. It don't really feel like they really like themselves or love themselves either. And they're heavily influenced by you. When they send haters your way or like to your page and things like that, your haters are now, it's like the haters are now influenced by you as well, because you're nothing like how this person tries to paint you out to be. I think they're fake. They're weird. They're pressed. They don't have good character. They don't make good decisions. And it feels like they're always trying to make it seem like you are who they know that they are. And maybe that's why they lead with that victim consciousness or that victim mindset that I was saying before. They show themselves to be like very dainty, very like, oh, I would never, that kind of energy, when really they are extremely manipulative and orchestrators of chaos. Entitled. They don't work hard for themselves. They don't own up to like their spiritual karma either, because I feel like maybe they did have a very beautiful calling over their life at a point in time, but it's like they used their powers for bad. They used their gifts to manipulate and take from people. And now they're stuck and they're trying to act like they're not sure why none of their manifestations are sticking, but it's because of all their intentional hate. It's because of their dark spirit. It's because of the gossip and chatter and psychic attacks that they were doing not only against you, but they were doing this against other people as well. Like maybe trying to sweeten people up to them, if you know, you know. Or like trying to get people stuck in different situations because they're not giving them love or admiration. They also could be like trying to financially blackmail people or use people, and they're wondering why they're not feeling this energy of being in harvest anymore. But the harvest that they were in a way, has kind of been stolen. Hold on, let me grab my cards. The harvest that they were in was stolen. They were siphoning other people's energy for their own gain and using their intellect and what they did know in very manipulative ways while trying to convince themselves that it was justified. And they're feeling a bit triggered by this dark night of the soul that they're going through, but it was because of their ulterior motives. They have a jealous heart. They have a jealous soul. They don't like themselves. It feels like they could also be perpetuating some generational trauma. Like they did not get a lot of love, so they resent that. And when love tries to embrace them, they get like this ick. Like if you're someone who is really showing up genuinely and you're like infatuated with them and you just want to love on them, they're going to retract and kind of push you away because they're intimidated by this light and this love that you have, that maybe they feel like they do want, but they don't know if they can have, and they don't really know what to do with people like that. They've never had it. This could be, like I said before, generational trauma. This could be a mother or a father wound. Like they're so used to it's like they're so used to having to fight for just something, having to fight to be seen, having to fight to be loved. So they resent themselves. They lead with very superficial things to garner more or to garner the finer things in life, instead of just kind of healing and becoming a better person for themselves. But instead, it's like all of that trauma they bottled up and they projected it toward you. It's your fault, your fault, your fault. But really, I think it's just your fault because you caught on. You caught on to their psychic attacks. You caught on to the gossip and the chatter. I feel like this person also got exposed in ways that they were like, how did you even know that? And it's because Spirit always makes sure that you're covered and make sure that you are made aware of what's going on when you're not doing anything wrong. It's like this person, it hates the fact that you always just kind of know what's going on energetically, because you're really divinely connected. They feel stuck and they want a destiny swap with you. They're very jealous of your gifts. They're very resentful of the divine's love and favor over you. And they hate, it's like a why not me, why not me, why not me? But they don't see the very dark and terrible things that they do out of just further perpetuating pain and traumas that they won't acknowledge for themselves. And meanwhile, they're trying to steal your recognition and reward, but also hoping that you will build with them. And that's not fair. It's like them trying to manifest a closer connection with you again, just so they can show you that they can do better than you or something like that, when nobody cares but them. Nobody cares. Yeah, opinions from people who are jealous. And I feel like you're a giver and they're possessed by a negative entity. They want you to continue to give to them and to be available to them at the like cost of yourself. Like, and that's crazy, but they are definitely possessed by something that is making them not be able to love and not be able to connect. They're also pushing a lot of negative energy towards you, and your guides are saying transmute it. But don't let this person taint your heart, because the divine is continuing to bless you while this person reveals to them the truth. The truth that maybe they have been spiritually compromised. The truth that they are not a great person, the truth that they operate out of jealousy and envy and wounds that they won't heal. And you have a lot more good things coming in because it feels like your karma is positive. You have new opportunities coming in because you weren't jealous, you weren't angry. And I think that you use this pain to garner in more of the energy of like a revolutionary. You started to create more space to create, and now you have something that's going to grow and that's going to be so beautiful. So keep moving forward with doing what it is that you know is right. And let this person look for you and other people. Let them throw dirt on your name or, you know, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter because regardless, your light is kind of like shielding. It's going to always shield it. This person would do better to heal. And it's interesting. It's like they want to manifest you back or something like that. And maybe you think about it too. But they won't change their heart for that to work. Or at least no time soon. If you guys were to reconnect or something, it feels like it would be like you have to feed their ego. You have to feed into the psychosis that they're in. And I think that the divine is saying divinely denied. They're not in alignment with you. 15:55 on my timer. But cousin, I hope y'all enjoyed that free flow. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Do you want to see a part 2? LucidLifestyle.com is the only place that you can book me. My booking link is in my bio. I never follow, I never DM. If anybody is doing those things, they are trying to. But let me know what y'all want to see next in the comments. Do you want to see a part 2? Come check out my TikTok too. I love you, cousin. I'll see you soon.